Alright, so getting back in that video, and today we have some replays and just a bit of an explanation for some people that might be quite confused. I mean, I'm not certain anyone who say they've been confused, but if you'd have seen my end of BFB Coliseum replays, so like yesterday, you would have seen that. So while free power-ups is my main mode, my favourite mode by far, we were actually playing most of our games in Tier 0, playing loads of boost only games. You might have seen me played against Zigzag Power in his video yesterday. Got 1 win, 1 loss, kind of choked one of the games, but then we kind of got lucky to win the other one, so you know, swings and roundabouts there, but you know, we'll take it. And yeah, so yeah, why are we doing it? So T0 boost only is a lot slower. That is just factual. There are games where you cannot win in like quicker than 5-6 minutes in a T0, often taking up to like 9 minutes to secure some wins against some players, because you like drain them, but they can keep hanging in there, and you can't really do too much else until like ZMGs really start to drain them a bit more, and BFB rushes, stuff like that. It takes ages. Whereas you get a lot more quicker wins in free power-ups. However, because I was in top clan, straight away we were getting way more. I was barely finding any aggro players, which is very normal. Normally I only find like 1 aggro player per like hour or so at best, but like there's probably 1 aggro player. There's probably 4 different aggro players that I played for like all of Friday, Saturday. 4 different players who decided to go aggro versus me, so I actually lost a lot of them as well, so which is kind of funny because I didn't really expect it anymore. I just completely saw Dartling kind of and treated it as Dartling Glue or Dartling Ninja, but yeah, it's a load of games like that I couldn't really do too much about, and also a lot of games that were going quite long. So I remember I had a 2-hour period where I couldn't win a single game in quicker than 6 minutes. I lost a couple. I got lost to like Selfrace or something. A lot of wins still, not losses, but loads of games we could not win that quickly. Whereas boost only, which I've said I really don't like in the past, said I find quite boring, and hate on it quite a bit in the past. Well, for me personally, I can understand how people liked it, but I was finding like there weren't that many quicker wins. There wasn't many like sub 3 minute. We showed one later, which was a bit faster actually, but there was barely any sub 3 minute wins. A lot were 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. However, since that was pretty similar to how free power-ups was, we decided that we were going to go for it. The 2 other reasons why I decided to go for it was we were like 4 or 5 mil clear already on the leaderboard. So at that point, we just need to get some like more wins in, so that like the gap can't get close too much. But it's not very serious. We don't need to be like going our absolute fastest to try and like stay in the lead. It's not too deep. We just need to be getting like some wins ticking on over. So that's why we changed. Another reason is we were gonna like mix it up anyway, just to make it a little bit less boring. But we actually then went on some quite big win streaks. Like I was, like I'll just keep playing and then I'll have like dinner after a loss, and then I was playing for like another 90 minutes or so, which was quite funny because I never normally get win streaks in boost only. The strats just seemed to kind of be going. I didn't like playing I've played Ninja NG farm and bomb and Cobra mortar with a little bit of attack whiz as well, but I felt a bit better with Cobra. I felt like I could do a bit more with Cobra, a few more tricks. One of my trying this game, I don't show one of my main tricks that was actually really strong versus Dark Monkey, but yeah, some replays there. Maybe I'll go into it in another video in the future. But yeah, so we're playing quite well in it. And then one of the big things, so if we're saying that sometimes when there was a lot of strong passive players in free power-ups, the game times are fairly similar, or only slightly shorter in free power-ups. But in free power-ups, literally no one DCs maps if they don't like them. Whereas I was getting quite a lot of players who, if I was getting like indoor pools, they were DCing. I probably found indoor pools 3 different times, which is quite a lot since in boost only there's over 50 maps, I think. So finding indoor pools 3 times in the amount of that I did was quite a bit. But I think I only actually played on it once, and I think the other 2 times the opponents DC'd or something like that. which was quite cool. And some other shorter maps and like all water maps. A lot of players just wanting to play like dart strats and bits like that. So yeah, not boosting, just random people not wanting to play on certain maps was just a quick free win, which they're not asked for, so it's legit. And it kind of speeds up our times a little bit as well. So yeah, that's kind of what we were doing there. So yeah, and yeah, the main reason I kind of said this a bit before, but I was kind of not enjoying anymore. I was seeing like engineer, I was seeing so much engineer and like, so much eco choke that I was kind of like, I could see from early in the game that I win this game just by getting a BIA and selling it when there's a BFB, or just getting factories and then just all outing of like BFBs and thinking that's our best chance at winning the game. We can't really do much on most of them early on. Like I tried to do stuff early on, but there were so many games where you'd like to try and do stuff early on and then we'd like to choke it. And yeah, it was annoying. Losing focus is a bit annoying. It's a much slower pace, so I've been slowing down a bit, which is we'll cover why we doing our final grind this week and no others after this week. But part of it was us slowing down, and this mode was a lot slower, so that was helpful. Probably other reasons I can't just think of off the top of my head, but yeah, there was quite a few reasons, and that's why we were just doing it throughout. That main one just being it wasn't going badly, so yeah, that's why we did that. But yeah, so yeah, that game we got him low on life. We tried to bait more defense or a boost with a regen leads. If he did, we'd then be able to boost in regen leads with some stuff laid over the top, and that'd have been a pretty tough defend for him. But thankfully he, not thankfully, he didn't boost to that. He didn't panic, but he died to the boosted Moab because I think everyone underestimates the boosted Moab. We boosted the first one because he's going to boost to it, and he has to get a fan club for the second one anyways, so yeah, that's why I quite like the first Moab being boosted rather than the second one. I feel like I'd seen in the past people mainly boosting the first one, but yeah. This was a shore map strat, so on shore maps are strat, sorry, that was the other ones we used. This strat on shore maps is so good, because you can send either around 17 or 18 BFBs into Darling Boomer, because most people do Darling Boomer passive or like Engineer passive, and they can't really control, it's too much for them, they can't really defend it, and you kind of just defend everything. I choked a couple times, but yeah, you kind of just defend stuff, send this across. We had this game was a bit wild, I was a bit silly, I tried to all out into this, but I didn't think he'd have as much money as he did. He's got so much eco, so he could afford all of that defense. He sends us in the Moab, and we decide, so it's looking horrible for us, we should lose this game 100%. He sends in the Moab, he spikes. We decide we're going to get our boost back a little bit early before he gets his boost back, and just all at him with rainbows. And he tries to defend it like this, but it overwhelms. He can't get 2 turbocharges, and it overwhelms him, and we win the game. But we did not deserve to win that game, but some clever thinking managed to bring that out as a win for us. And then yeah, it's just one engineer game. We're placing our farmers down. I've seen some comments on the Zigzags video, why is he placing half the map with farmers? Yeah, we're just trying to control our sentries, which we don't do very well here. They kind of spawn in the map, in the path, and in the farmers, which is really annoying. But we try to fix it as much as we can. We wanted them all to spawn in that little gap we made just there. I put one too many farmers down. That might have made it a little bit harder for the sentries to spawn in. But we want them all like right there because it covers as much of the map as possible, but also helps us to anti-stall. So yeah, that's what we wanted them, but we couldn't really pull it off very well in this game. We do it better in some other games, but yeah, that's just kind of how it went. And yeah, I think I covered all the points I wanted to make for this video. So yeah, cover my stuff. I still obviously prefer free power-ups. Just the stallers have been so bad all of this grind, so I've just been doing the best I can, but it's not been that good. Also, yeah, we're definitely making the explanation video of why we're doing our final tier 1 grind. That'll be coming soon if you not didn't see that live stream the other day or want to know. But yeah, that'll be the explanation video on that. Will be coming soon. And yeah, I've not said I'm going to stop grinding before in the past. I've never said I'm going to properly quit grinding, and this is the first time, and I don't think I'm going to go back on this decision ever. Something's like gone very wrong. I'd have to be like disabled or something, like some accident and like crippled and something like that for me to go back on this decision. So really don't expect me to go back on this. I'll do like some clan grinds and stuff, but They're very easy, and I'll still play the game loads, of course. Still going to upload loads to YouTube for, talking about that, but almost at 1,000 subscribers. We're on 818 this time of recording this video, so, I really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. And, tell your friends if you're already subscribed. Get some friends to subscribe. So we get to 1,000 subs, and 1,000 subs, you've been pretty much guaranteed, because of ad monetization, guaranteed daily content then. But in the meantime, I'll try and keep that up. These are the leaderboards, one-on-one, which we did this from our alt account to find these for the phone. But hope you really enjoyed the video. Give subscribe, again, like, and see ya.